Hello guys, welcome back onto the channel. In the last video we tested a theory that using a lower class car in the campaign mode would lead to more challenging races, which turned out to not be the case because the races are still easy, and if you go way too low on the car class the races become impossible. I've had a couple people telling me that in the Endurance League the AI difficulty ramps up quite a lot, so I guess we're gonna find out together if that's really the case. I was really excited for the Endurance League, but I needed to set some time aside because these races are long, but I was excited to try them out, so let's see if they are really that difficult. I expect them to be, because I remember that in the mission challenges we had, I think, maybe 3 or 4 endurance races, and they were indeed more difficult than usual, so I have hopes for this race. Just let me take a quick look at the settings to make sure we have everything as it should. I don't know whether, well, since we need to do a couple pit stops over the course of the race, I think it doesn't hurt to start with the racing hard tires, and maybe we can change on our first pit stop depending on whether I think it's needed or not. So let's jump right into the race. So this is a 30 lap race, and I think each lap in this track is maybe, I think, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in total. So we're perhaps looking at maybe an hour and a half of racing. Maybe. One thing that I'm not sure, I figure that most people know this already, but one thing that it's kind of crucial to this race, to these endurance race events, is that you tune the fuel consumption on your car. As you can see, oh crap, I was trying to explain, kind of missed my breaking point. But anyways, as I was gonna explain, if you look on the bottom right corner of the screen, you're gonna see that you have a couple of controls that you can tune on the fly while you're racing. So you have the TCS, which is the traction control. As you can see right now, it has that blue sort of arc shape, a blue arc shape actually. And if you press on the D-pad to the left, you're gonna see this green arc, which shows power and lean. This is basically telling the car to either go at full speed at the maximum, to take the most out of the engine power, or to go more conservative and save fuel as a result, but you're gonna go slower. So I found that for these endurance races it's crucial that you tune this setting based on how you're doing the race, how far into the grid you are, because this can make a huge difference between actually having to pit stop 1 lap earlier, or maybe go an extra lap without having to go into the pit lane. For now, we're gonna leave it in power because I think it's important that that we try to get as many positions as we possibly can in this beginning of the race. But moving forward, I think I'm gonna try to tweak it up a little bit. Well, it depends on the strategy that I'm gonna adopt, because I don't know how well I'm gonna do in this race. But depending on how far ahead I am, I may leave it on lean so I can get more time over the competition while they go for their pit stops. So we're up in 17th place, not bad. Yeah, that was not good. I can see that the cars are pretty balanced in this race. Unlike the other races in the career mode, I'm not pulling away quite easily, even though I use the same cars in some of the races that we did on the other events. Somehow this one, the cars feel, I don't know, more level. Oh crap, sorry. I don't know why I keep apologizing, because I'm basically hitting computer cars. I'm not hitting any human players. I'm trying to be really smooth in this Porsche because I know it can fishtail quite a lot if you press the brakes too hard. So I'm trying to be careful with that so I don't lose a lot of time. This guy went a little bit too wide and we made contact, but that's fine. I didn't go off the track, so that's good. We're up in 14th place, third lap out of 30. Went a little bit into deep here, and of course I would get overtaken. I feel that the AI is not pulling any punches in this race. I can tell that much so far. Go for a little bit of a risky move in here, trying to go on the inside, but it didn't work out as well as I had expected because the AI got on the throttle earlier than I did. And another thing that it's important for you to look in this power management slider on the bottom right corner is the remaining lap section. It's written in really small letters, but you can see that it shows exactly the amount of the number of laps that we can take based on the amount of fuel we have left in the car's tank. So we basically have 5 laps in this configuration. Of course, if I change it up to lean, I'm gonna get a little bit more distance out of that, but the way it's set up right now, we can get approximately 5 laps until we need to hit the pit stop. So that's good. We're up in 14th place, and I just realized that the first place is leading by a 57 margin, so that's a lot. The good thing that they're battling between themselves is that they're actually slowing each other down, so I'm visibly gaining over this black Porsche. We're up in 13th place, 4 laps so far. We still have 26 laps, so quite a lot to go. Let's see if I can overtake these two guys in one move over the next corner. I don't want to risk too much because, well, I can't afford to take risks right now. We need to get as many overtakes as possible before we hit our first pit stop. Oh crap. That white Porsche that white Porsche almost took me out. I can hear the tire screeching behind me and it's freaking me out because I thought that the AI would come in hot and ram me off the track like they did on the video I uploaded yesterday. But we're consistently shortening the gap between us and the first place, so that's great news. It means that we're actually taking this, doing these laps at a consistent pace, and a quick one at that. So that's good. I think it's gonna help us in the long run. Oh crap. Let me try to tuck into the slipstream of this blue Porsche in front of us to see if we can a little bit more speed and to see if we can actually pull away from the guy behind us. I don't want to have to deal with a car trying to overtake me while I'm trying to overtake the cars in front of me. I think I braked a little bit too early in here. We're up in 11th place, so we're actually getting higher up into the grid quite uh, fast. I thought it would take us a lot longer to... Oh crap, oh crap. I was paying attention to what I was saying and I missed my braking point. But yeah, we're actually gaining positions quite fast. I thought it was gonna take us a lot longer to gain this many positions. Okay, so now I think it's time for me to play smart. Because we have 2.5 laps left worth of fuel, and I'm pretty sure that at some point the AI cars are gonna start taking their pit stops, so it might be wise for me to try to one-up them and maybe go for a pit stop earlier myself. This can be risky because the AI can pull away quite a lot if I don't do this right, but this can also be crucial to whether or not I'm gonna get to that first place by the end of the race. Yeah, I'm lucky that the 13th place was behind by 9 seconds. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna risk and I'm gonna push for one more lap. I'm not gonna go do my first pit stop now, because I really want to overtake these guys in front of me and maybe pull away a little bit before we do. I wanted to avoid contact because I think I would be the most affected one if I did that. Nice, so we got 2 extra positions just on this over the section, and we're about to get one more, which is gonna take us up to 8th place. Not bad. We still have 23 laps left to go. And the first place has gone for his pit stop. So that's not good, because the ideal situation would be doing the pit stop first myself and then trying to gain as many positions as possible while he was taking his pit stop. So yeah, I should have gone for my pit stop on that previous lap. Somehow the AI drove itself out of the track, so that means a 7th position for us. And I think I'm gonna stick with the Racing Hard tire component because this is gonna last us a lot longer. Okay, so we lost. We were in 7th place, so we lost 6 positions. Not that bad, and we're probably gonna be able to recover those positions over the next lap because I'm pretty sure that these AI cars are gonna go for their pit stops. But for my next pit stop, I really need to try and one up the first place because he managed to regain his lead by over 50 seconds, and that's not a good sign. We're up in 12th place. Let's try to not leave space for this blue Porsche behind of us. First place has gone for his pit stop, so this is a different guy apparently. Oh yeah, that's obvious because the first place went for his pit stop, so he probably lost a couple positions as well. Let me see if I can go. Oh crap. This white AI Porsche was all over the place. Let's try to cut back on the inside. Didn't work, unfortunately. I don't know if you can hear a weird sound coming through your headphones or speakers, but there's a bit of a strong wind situation going on outside right now, and I'm not sure whether or not my microphone is gonna pick that up. I'm gonna try my best to uh, filter it out while I'm editing video, but I'm not sure how much I can do about that. So we still have 9.5 laps left in our tank. My main worry here is not even the fuel at this point, it's my tires wearing out before our tank does. Or before we run out of gas, you know. That's what I meant by that. Okay, the 8th place went for his pit stop. This guy brakes a little bit too much. And we are still consistently shortening the gap between the first place. And of course, just as I said that, I do something like this. I should just keep my mouth shut and not say anything else. Okay, so 2 more guys went for their pit stops. That's gonna benefit us immensely because that means we're gonna be able to maybe, yeah, I think the 3rd place we're not gonna be able to overtake before he leaves the pit stop, but at least the 5th place is as good as ours. Yeah. No. We're back in 6th place. That was an easy one. I find that with these two corners, it's better if you brake as early as possible because this way you're going to be able to carry a lot more speed through the corners rather than hitting the exact braking point. We still have quite a lot of fuel left. It's gonna last us a little bit over 7 laps, and we're 20 seconds behind the first place. I feel that I brake too much over this section. Need to kinda... Oh crap, oh crap. Go ahead, go ahead. I don't know what happened, but my car wasn't accelerating over that section. And I was pressing the accelerator to the max, but somehow it only registered 2/3. Yeah, I went a little bit too narrow. And that's the thing about that corner. You need to do that as quick as possible, because that's one of the corners in the track that you're gonna lose the most speed on if you don't take it properly. Our tires are starting to show signs of wear, and that's not good. I'm starting to slide in places where I don't usually slide, and we still have 5 laps left in our tank, so we need to do this in a smart way. And of course I'm gonna I'm gonna be all over the place. But yeah, I'm gonna try to hold it and see if we can make it through the 5 laps that we have. Oh crap, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Man, this is the second time. Oh, you really gotta be freaking kidding me. This is the second time in the last second or third time in the last 2 days that the AI takes me out. I was so close to gaining one more position if it weren't for that blue Porsche kind of T-boning me. It wasn't even a proper T-bone, but you get what I mean. So yeah, we lost quite a bit of time. The first place, of course, pulled away a lot. Thanks, Porsche, blue Porsche. Someone knocked over one of the distance markers, and I don't know if I was the one who did that. Yeah, and now I'll need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to reel these guys in as quickly as possible, especially so if I want to do this before my gas runs out. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of time. I just realized that we're also halfway through the race. We're on our 15th lap. So we're looking at maybe an hour and 10 minutes of racing. After all, it wasn't an hour and a half as I thought at the beginning of the race. We're up in 4th place, 3rd place now. Oh no, so this wasn't a 3rd place, that was a back marker. And he, oh come on, again, not again. Lost a little bit of control, and of course I would get overtaken again by this blue Porsche. Man, this guy, you know what? I think I'm gonna do my pit stop now. Get it together, man. Man, this blue Porsche is all over the place in this race. He took me out on that lap. He almost took me out again on this lap, and he almost took me out for a third time while I was about to get into the pit lane. Somehow we managed to maintain at least we managed to maintain a 5th position. We didn't lose a lot, just 2 positions. And the car feels a lot nicer with brand new tires on. Oh, come on. First place managed to get 3 extra seconds on me because of that. Oh no. Why did I do that? Again. It's really difficult to keep your concentration over these endurance races. They really test your focus and attention to what you're doing. Alright, so we managed to get another position because the 4th place went for his pit stop. Went a little bit over the grass, and by a little bit over, almost all my 4 wheels. I'm trying to play things down a little bit to not make it look better than it actually was. This one doesn't seem to be a back marker though. Now I need to catch up to the goddamn blue Porsche. It's a matter of honor at this point. Thanks to the back marker, he slowed the blue Porsche down, and I finally managed to overtake him. Holy shit, the tire screech is freaking me out again. Now, we have reached 2/3 of the race completed so far, and at this point I think I need to play smart. Because I have a little bit over 7 laps worth of gas in the tank, but we still have 10 laps left to go. So I think I'm gonna watch. Oh no. I think I might be making my final pit stop over the next 5 laps, so, and I'm not gonna fill the tank entirely. I'm gonna fill just enough to get us through however many laps we have to complete. You know what? I think I'm gonna pit stop now. This is a risky strategy, but I think we're gonna be able to refuel to 10 laps, which is about exactly what we need to complete the race. And if it is not, I think I'm gonna tweak the power management a little bit to get a little bit more out of the fuel that we have. Let's see. Well, yeah, that was a good strategy, actually. We're starting to catch up to the 2nd place. Actually, we're up in 3rd place. But somehow the 1st place is still 16 seconds ahead of us, and that's getting me a little bit tense because we only have about 6 laps left before the race is over. I know that the AI doesn't take pit stops when it's too close to the end of a race, so I think our best bet would be the next lap. Otherwise, I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. Please slow him down, slow him down. Slow him down, not me. I almost spun out. Just about managed to keep the car under control because I dipped two wheels onto that weird section of the track where it makes your car want to slide out. And I don't know what's going on, but the first place is consistently gaining on us. Even though I'm not making too many mistakes and our power management is set to take advantage of the full power of the car. That part had me at the edge of my seat. I really thought I was gone. I can feel that my tires are starting to wear out. And that's not a good sign. In the first place, didn't go for his pit stop, so I think at this point we have zero chances of catching up to him. Especially so if I'm pulling shit like that. Oh crap. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm seeing a lot of back markers, which can either be a good thing or a bad thing. Good thing because they're probably gonna slow down the first place, which is exactly what I need. But it can be bad because they can slow me down as well. Not only that, but can also take me out if what happened a couple laps ago was anything to go by. So I need to be careful. Now, I really don't understand why the AI managed to pull away like that. Maybe this is because my tires are starting to wear out, or I don't know. Okay, great. So the AI went for their pit stop and we're in second place. That means we have 3 laps to do whatever we can to catch up to the first place. Let's see if we can do that. Meantime, back markers, please slow the first place down. Don't let him through. Try to take him out, exactly like you did to me. Now, I'm kind of wondering if this Porsche in front of me is actually the first place. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I use this back as a way to brake quickly because I don't want to repeat this race. But yeah, that was the first place. So we're up in first place. That's awesome. But that doesn't mean that the race is over. I still need to be really careful and not make any mistakes from here until the end of the race, because that could cost me the race. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get stuck. Yeah, my tires are gone at this point. They're still drivable, but I'm sliding way too much. I'm being a little bit too conservative, but I really don't want to make a mistake. Oh man, the AI is gaining on me. Oh no. I need to overtake that back marker so that he can slow this second place down. No. Oh crap. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. That's tense, man. That's really... No. And not make any mistakes from here until the end of the race, because that could cost me the race. Oh crap, I was looking behind. Oh crap, why did I do that? I was paying attention to the car overtaking me, and I didn't realize that my braking point was completely gone, and I completely overshot that corner. Oh my god, that was on me. I can't blame anybody else but me for that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to settle for second place. That guy was going to overtake me regardless of what I did there, but if I didn't if I didn't go off the track, at least I would have a chance to catch up to him and maybe keep a first place in this race. Oh yeah, that's gone. He's almost 7 seconds ahead of us. And the first place keeps pulling away and pulling away. And yeah, at this point it's impossible for me to overtake him. This red alert in the middle of the screen is kind of distracting him. Trying to see the corner, and he kind of gets in the way. But yeah, that's gonna be a second place finish. Could have been a first place if I hadn't made that mistake, unfortunately. But you know what? The difficulty in the Endurance League does ramp up a lot. And not only that, the races are way more intense because the AI doesn't pull any punches, they go for it. They are constantly trying to overtake you, they are constantly trying to take you out. And there's also the pit stop strategy that plays a huge part in whether you win the races in this Endurance League or not. So yeah, if you're looking to have more fun in the campaign mode, I would definitely recommend the Endurance League. But that's not for everybody because, as you can see, the races are really long. You need to have the patience, you need to have the time, you need to have the concentration in order to pull it off. As you can see, we did a little bit over an hour and 8 minutes of racing. That's a lot, especially so if you're doing in one go. But yeah, the Endurance League is by far the best league in the GT League mode. The other ones are on the boring side. They have absolutely no sense of competition. There's no intensity to the races. Unlike the endurance races, they are really intense, they are fun, they are difficult, and that it makes you fight for the position, makes you fight for that first place that you want. And to me, that's what fun is all about in racing games. It's not about you racing by yourself throughout the entire race and having an easy win. So yeah, I definitely recommend Endurance Race. You guys were right. Endurance Race are more difficult, but to me they are more fun as a result. So if you watched through the end, thank you, really appreciate it. Hope you guys had fun. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more GT Sport content, share the video with your friends and on your social media, helps me out a lot and I really appreciate the help. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.